Okay, so today I'm in the Maldives. This is my first vlog from the Maldives. I'm on the island of Hulhumale, which isn't really the most touristy island. In fact, it's not touristy at all for the Maldives. I mean, you think of the Maldives, you think of all your little resorts, your private islands, and basically everyone that comes here, they go to those places. They don't really come here to Hulhumale. And I would say from my first day here, just going around everywhere, they're kind of missing out a little bit. Because it's a pretty decent place. So I'm going to do a vlog showing the parts of the Maldives that most people never actually see. So tonight, it's late at night, you wouldn't know it for how busy it is. It's nearly 11 o'clock, I think. There's a big food festival on, so I'm just going to go there and show you what there is. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, go on then, I'll try some coffee. Oh, you have lots. Yeah, they're giving all sorts of freebies out here. I didn't expect this, I was going to pay for it, but they're free, so, okay. It's pretty good. It's really not bad. I never liked the smell of coffee, so I never try it, but it actually tastes alright. It's almost like chocolatey. Maybe I'll become a coffee drinker. I always go to coffee shops and drink tea, so I mean, yeah. I've been given a load of freebies from the guys there at Law Ascenso. So that was last night, the food festival. I'm going to show you now, if you stay in Hulhumale, how close everything is to the beaches. The island's not that big, so I'm staying at a guest house called the RIJ Hulhumale. I'm going to show you how far it is to the beach from here. Yeah, that's it. And basically, pretty much wherever you go, you're not far from the beach. The whole island here is, I believe, 0.6 miles width and then 1.5 miles long. So wherever you are, you're not far away from it. And this beach, basically all the way around, with it being an artificial island, if I show you around, I mean, literally the whole island has beach around it. You see the water's in now, they've got kind of breakers up there. The waves are huge as well. I think you can go surfing in some spots. And there's like coral here in the shallow bit. Put a few things out so you can go in the sea. There are jet ski things, I've seen some water sports further up the beach. So yeah, there's plenty of things to do. I'm going to go now, I'm going to get a ferry to the main island of Malé, which is the capital, which is apparently the most densely populated city in the world. I'm going to walk to the ferry stop. Obviously, because it's such a small island, I'm probably about half a mile from the where all the ferries go from. You can get ferries to pretty much all the other major islands from there as well. So yeah, I'm going to walk over there now and get the ferry. So the whole, I think it's like the west or northwest side of Hulhumale. It's kind of like a big sort of ferry port pier thing. You can park your yacht over there if you want. Yeah, and this is where all the boat trips go from. So if you want to go on like a diving trip, snorkeling trip, they all go from here. And then from here, they pick everyone up on all the private resorts, private islands. So a lot of people go into those resorts thinking, you know, obviously they want to go on all these trips and everything, but they all go from here. So you can do everything you can do from there, you can do from here. And something I think is quite cool, all the time there's the hum of these seaplanes. I don't know if you can see it too well on there. I'll try and zoom it in if possible. There's these seaplanes just taking off and landing. They're ferrying people to all these resorts and back. I've never actually seen a seaplane before, so it's the first for me. No, I'm gonna go down here because apparently this is where you get the boat or the ferry to Malé, to the capital. And I've been told it's only 10 rupiah, which is like 50p, less than a US dollar. Okay, this looks more promising. Ooh. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, so 10 rupiah. Got my ticket to Malé. Do I wait outside there? Is it from there or that way? Okay, thank you. Okay, I was going to wait in the wrong place. Let's look at that. Okay. So there's a screen up there. The next one is in 20 minutes. So it leaves in like 15 minutes. I'm the only person here, so I hope it's not like some little fishing boat or something. I've just gone and bought, I mean, it's only 10 rupiah, that's like 50p, so you know, I don't know what kind of boat it is, but all the ones outside, they're all pretty big boats. It's the monsoon season as well, so I don't want to get caught out in some little, I don't know, we'll see in a minute. Boat's just pulled in, it says premium link. I've paid 10 rupiah, so that's a premium price. Is this the boat to Malé? This is our boat. Is it safe, yeah? Safe, good, good. I feel good knowing it's safe. Okay. So yeah, this is our boat going to Malé. It's on time as well, early even. So yeah, it actually looks like a good boat. So there we are. It's not far, it's only, I don't know how long it takes, but it's only like a couple of kilometers out of the bay, around the airport basically, and then yeah, we get over to Malé, so let's see how it is. Okay, it looks like we're going on the boat. Oh, plenty of time. Quite a few people turn up in the end. Must be good. Okay, check this out then. 10 rupiah, that's like 50p. And we're in this big ferry. Actually got life jackets, which is nice to see. And to be honest, you think they're transporting refrigerated goods or something if you could feel the AC. There's like, how many is these? Like 1, 2, 3, there's 4 AC units in this cabin. And they're all set to 16. 16 degrees feels like 5 degrees when you're used to sort of tropical weather outside. They'll be going in a couple of minutes. Come up to the control deck. You good, yeah? Yeah. Are you guys from Maldives? You from here? Okay, so go some Maldives. That is a big city, isn't it? I don't know. It's pretty tight. I made it to Malé. 10 rupiah. It's awesome. Thank you. Head down. I can navigate these stairs now. So it's 118. That's taken 18 minutes to get from Hulhumale to Malé. I don't know if I need a ticket now to exit. Maybe, maybe not. No. Nothing says the Maldives like a Burger King and a coffee club. Up there. That's what you're greeted with. You probably see coming in, I was quite surprised. I mean, I've heard or read before that it's the most densely populated city in the world, but yeah, I mean, when you're coming in, you can just sort of see all the buildings. I'll try and put a Google map up so you can see the island. I mean, all the other islands around here are all kind of sandy. This one is literally just buildings, just like a round block of buildings. Yeah, so I'm here on the island. I'm going to try and go over to the next island along. Apparently, if you walk over to the Tsunami monument, that's a monument to the 2004 tsunami, you can then get ferries to the next island along, which is apparently a bit more sort of laid back, a bit quieter. Yeah, but on the way there, I'll be walking. I mean, none of the islands are that big here, so I'm just going to walk across the island, turn the camera around and film it so you can see a bit of Malé, capital of the Maldives. Here's one thing I have noticed here, really good bus service. The buses seem to go everywhere. They're all like good new buses, there's double-decker ones. There's bus stops everywhere. On Hulhumale, I still can't say it. They all go to each of the different phases so you can get all over. Yeah, so you can get everywhere on the buses. And there is actually a bridge linking Hulhumale to Malé, sort of via the airport. So on the way back, say if it was late or if it was raining, like if the weather was bad and they didn't want to get the boat, I can get the bus. So there are buses linking up everything here. So yeah, public transport's not an option, especially when the boat's 10 rupiah. I seem to remember as well, I got the bus from the airport to Hulhumale, and that was also 10 rupiah. So yeah, it's not exactly going to break the bank. I don't know if that came up on camera, but there's someone on the 3rd floor up there. They just took a delivery of some food and they did it off a little hook on a rope. What an innovation. This road goes all the way through, it just cuts through the middle of Malé, from the artificial beach over there, over to the other side near to the Tsunami monument, which is where I'm aiming to get to. And yeah, it's a pretty busy street. It's exactly what you don't think of when you think of the Maldives. But it's got everything. I can't believe shopping-wise, I've seen all like sports equipment shops, phone shops, computer shops. I thought there might be a bit of, you know, not too much stuff around, being an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. But they've got absolutely everything. I've not looked at prices on things, but I mean, food, certainly food and drinks, everything seems quite cheap. So yeah, it's been quite surprising when you think how everything's going to have to be imported. The nearest land, nearest major country, I mean, is Sri Lanka or India, and they're like quite far away. It's not like it's not exactly centrally located, unless talking central of the Indian Ocean. So yeah, I'll keep showing you a bit more. I want to get some food because it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I'm getting hungry now. So I'll get some food before I go on to the next island. Okay, I think I found a shopping mall called the Malé Grand across the road. Crossing roads is easier said than done here. So I'm gonna head in, and I think it's a mall. Is this a shopping mall? Like
No, it's shopping mall.
it's like a coffee shop or something.
Coffee shop is there, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Found a coffee shop. I'm gonna get some food. Yeah.
Where are you from?
From England.
Oh, England.
Yeah. You from here?
Nepal.
You from from Nepal?
Yeah.
Okay, there's people from everywhere here. I've spoken to people from Nepal, Thailand, people from India, Bangladesh,
Yeah,
everywhere.
every country is there.
Okay, so very different from Nepal to here. You will feel hot, yeah?
Yeah, it's very hot place.
Yeah.
Nepal is very cool.
Yeah. There's a nice guy chatting then. I was going to point in the camera the wrong way. You can tell I'm not professional at this. I've seen a place called the Coffee Shrub. That's what I need. I just found this place called the Coffee Shrub. It's really nice. I'll turn the camera around to show you. Look at this. So I'm up on the main road, where you just up a bit. It's nice and cool. I asked for the menu, one of those QR codes, but you need the internet to use the QR code to be able to get it. So yeah, modern here, always annoys me when they do the QR code thing. I don't see what's wrong with just a piece of paper for a menu, but yeah, they're bringing one over, so I'm gonna sit down, have a rest. Thank you, I've got the menu. Yeah, I've got one, a paper menu is what I want. Right, see what I can get. I'll show you a bit of the menu. The prices here are decent. This is the thing with, you always hear about how expensive the Maldives is when people go onto the islands, but you look here, all your meals are like 70, 80 rupiah. So that's like £3, £3.50. You know, it's pretty good prices. So I'm gonna get a iced matcha latte and a chicken pasta, and it's gonna cost me like £5 or something. So it's really not too bad at all. So it's got this lemon chicken thing, a matcha latte, and a mango kind of drink that came with the meal. So I think the meal was 85 rupiah, and the matcha latte was 75. I didn't realise you got the free drink with it. So I mean, you could have had the meal with that for 85. So it's really quite reasonable. Well, quite reasonable for any capital city, especially reasonable saying we're in the Maldives. Most people say how expensive it is here. So yeah, it can be done on a budget. There we go. So I've had some food at the Coffee Shrub, and yeah, it's really quite good. The chicken pasta lemon thing, really nice. It's a pretty good location. It's right on the main road that runs through the middle. It's pretty much slap bang in the middle of Malé Island. So yeah, it's a useful little place. And it looks like if you're here for a long time and you wanted to, there's a gym there as well behind me. So I'm gonna keep walking. I wanna get to the other side of the island. I'm just heading straight through the middle, and then I can get the ferry over to the next island along, which I believe is called Villingili. Seems like they're all something Malé. You got Hulhumale, Malé, and Villingili. Don't know what Malé means. I'll have to Google it. But yeah, I'll turn the camera around and keep walking, see what I find. So that was the length of the road that goes straight through the middle of Malé. I've reached the west, I think it's the west side of the island. And down here it's quite nice. They've made loads and loads of little sort of seating areas all around the coast. So everywhere you go, you can sit by the coast. Even where there aren't beaches, they've sort of used the protective seawall to make little artificial beaches. So there's little beaches everywhere, which is pretty cool. I need to go to the, well, left. So I think if this is the west, I'm guessing that would be the south. So I need to go to the south part of the island, down to where the Tsunami monument is. And from there, apparently, I can get a ferry over to what I think will be the island behind me here, which is, I believe, called Villingili. And from there, I'm just gonna have a walk around. Apparently, that's like a really laid back, relaxed kind of island. There's very few cars, very few trucks. Yeah, so it will be more of the Maldives that people usually think of. So let's see if I can get myself over there. There's a guy swimming in the sea just there in this little artificial, it's like a little pool almost. Yeah, I've seen about 4 or 5 of these, just little artificial beaches. Some of the wildlife. Excuse me, what's down there? Is it crab? I bet we can't see it. Well spotted though, some guys spotting some crabs down there. It is a pretty big one. I bet it won't come up on the camera, but yeah, there's a big crab down there. Okay, I've reached the end of this road. Now, presumably this is the Tsunami monument behind me. I've not seen any statistics, but you can imagine an island like this. I mean, I've just walked across the entire island and there wasn't many hills. I mean, I've read that the highest point on the island is like 4 meters. So you think any kind of major swell, like, you know, a tsunami, yeah, it's going to do some damage. So yeah, presumably it was pretty terrible. I think it was 2004, once the tsunami on Boxing Day. But I don't see where you get the boat over to the other island. I was told you come here and then you can get the boat over. So I'll try asking a local, excuse me, where do you get the boat, the ferry, over to Villingili? Yeah. Over that way? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. It's just round there, then over. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we've got some help from a local, so I don't know where I'm going. If I go over there, I can get the ferry. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to get a ticket to Villingili. I have one person to Villingili. Yeah, thank you. How much is it? Thank you. Okay, it couldn't have cost much because I gave a 20. So I gave 20 rupiah and I've been given change. There's 15 there. And I've got some coins. I've got 175 in coins. So it's cost 3 rupiah 0.25. I don't even know what when you break it down, I don't even know what they're called. Now 3 rupiah, that's basically, I'm gonna put it on the screen how much it is because I'll have to work it out, but it's gonna be roughly like 6p or something. Is it? No, 12, no, like 12p. It's not gonna be much, it'll be like 12p, like 15 cents maybe, I'm just guessing. So I'm gonna put it on the screen how much it is. That's just off the top of my head, but yeah. Got a ticket and I've got myself, I'm gonna get over to Villingili, Malé. Okay, some boats have arrived. I mean, they look pretty good considering it's costing 3 rupiah. I would have expected like a, I don't know, small man on a kayak or something, the equivalent of a rickshaw on a boat, but yeah. I can't believe how cheap all the boats are here. It's Quite a few people on this one as well going to Villingili. So Villingili must be a popular spot. That's what 12p gets you in the Maldives. There's your 3 rufiya boat. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to complain for 3 rufiya. I think we're doing all right. So we're going to Villingili or Villingili Malé. I still can't figure out what it's called. So I made it to Villingili, and when you get here, there is like a park area. It's all very nice. I like the fact that here in the Maldives, it seems like there's trees everywhere. So although it's boiling hot, you're always in the shade, so I've not burnt too badly. There's loads of boats, and yeah, that cost me 12p or like 15 US cents or something for the ferry over. So you really can't complain. You can go. It's like an island hopping trip, except your daily budget's like £1 or something. It's crazy. So now I'm in Villingili. I'm just going to look around. I'm going to try and get to all the different beaches here because it's only a small town. So I'm just going to cut through from this side of the island to the other and see what the beaches are like. I think if I cut through these trees here, I get to Villingili Public Beach. This will be the first beach on the island. Let's have a look. It's hard to tell because there's trees everywhere. And this public beach is right near where the ferry terminal is. Yeah, it must be this. So I think this is Villingili Public Beach. I'll ask. Hey, how you doing? Is this the public beach? This is Villingili Public Beach. Okay, are you from here? Okay, nice to meet you anyway. Yeah. How many beaches are there on Villingili? 3 beaches. Can you walk all the way around? Is it easy? Yeah, it's a small island, isn't it? Right, well I'll keep walking then. So some locals having a day on the beach. Have a good time. See you. Right, we found the public beach. It's actually a really cool view if you look over. Got all these shaded areas here. And it's a pretty cool view. You can see over to the city, over to Malé. I don't know if it'll come out on camera, but it's an interesting looking place. It's just like a big piece of land covered, absolutely covered in buildings. Okay, so that's the first beach here. That's Villingili Public Beach. I love the fact that there's these massive trees on the beach, so there's shade. Just natural shade. You don't need to, there's no one here selling you a sunshade or anything like that. Some of these trees, I mean, they're huge. So that's the view from Villingili Public Beach. Got these huge trees giving us some shade. I couldn't help but notice an abandoned building which is being retaken by nature just here. I don't know if they believe in ghosts around here, but if they did, this would definitely be haunted. Right, even the local police car is a golf buggy. Look at that. That's going to be the best police car I've ever seen. See, I'm going to walk from the public beach just to the next one. I'll keep as much of the footage on as possible so you can see the whole walk, because it's really quite nice. Everyone's getting around on these electric scooters. I'll have to check on my phone to see if this is the second beach, but if it is, we'll call it Oil Rig Beach, because that's about all there is here. So, yes, that's the second beach on Villingili. Oil Rig Beach here isn't actually listed on Google as a beach, it's just an area of sand that happens to be here. I suppose that's the advantage of living on an island like this. You know, I mean, it's not even a beach. It's still actually quite nice if you look at the water and the sand. You've got a load of little seating areas. But yeah, it's not exactly what you come to the Maldives for. So let's keep going, because there's another beach further around. I should keep walking around. I must say that Villingili is very clean, very well kept. There's trees everywhere, nice and shaded, really easy to walk around, so I'm liking it. All right, let's keep going. Do you know what's being built here?
It's a bridge connecting from Malé to here.
Oh, they're building, oh, bridge?
Yeah, bridge.
Oh, wow. Also, a bridge to Malé to here?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's connected by island, like Malé, Villingili, this 5 island will be connected by bridge.
Ah, wow. How many years do you think it will be until this is done?
2 years complete now.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that'll be amazing, yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from England.
Yeah.
I think then when that's finished, I think here, I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
I think it will become a lot bigger.
Yeah, this will be big.
Ah, wow.
The transportation is very difficult now. It goes only by boat.
Always on the boat, yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
If you connect bridge, then the vehicle will be running here and now.
yeah. Although, I mean, the boat is very good though, very cheap. I was surprised. But yeah, if there's the bridge, maybe in 5 years, 6 years, then here will be, there'll be hotels everywhere.
It's the company is, it's Indian company is making this one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you all Indian?
Yeah, I'm from India.
Yeah, you're all from India. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you for telling me. Right, so now we know there's going to be a bridge here. So this is probably the last time then the last time you'll be able to see Villingili as it is before there's a bridge, because once there's a bridge here, it'll probably all be covered in tourism. So, which is good for the locals, I guess. I mean, I suppose it's easy for us as tourists to say, oh, it's a shame places get spoiled, but I mean, for the local people, it brings money in, so certainly good for them. That must be a huge project, so although it's only a short boat journey, I mean, by short boat journey, we're talking a couple of kilometers. So I mean, a couple of kilometer long bridge, it's pretty major, so yeah. That will certainly change things around here.
How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I saw you on the plane.
Where you?
How you doing?
In the,
Yeah, in the aeroplane. If you see my vlog on the airplane, this is the guy sitting behind me.
Here, we again meet here.
That's a coincidence, yeah.
I don't believe we can get only again.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if you look on my vlog when I'm flying from Abu Dhabi to the Maldives, if you look behind me, this is the guy that was sat behind me. That's a coincidence.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm going back later. I've got to go back to Malé and then back to I can't say it. Hulhumale.
Difficult name.
Difficult names. I'm glad it's not only me. I pronounce everything wrong.
Don't know anything he pronounced. I accept this one.
Yeah. So this one's Villingili.
We Mali something like this.
It's something like that. Yeah. All right. Nice to see you again. Anyway. Okay. Okay. That's a crazy coincidence. That's the guy that was sat behind me on the plane the other day, and I've just ran into him. He's walking the other way around the island. Ah, Hulhumale buggy routes. It seems like everywhere's got 2 or 3 names. This is Villingili, Hulhumale. That's quite convenient though. So according to Google, this is One Love Beach. It's not really the name of a beach you expect in a strict Muslim country, but yeah, no, never mind. Here it is, One Love Beach. Let's go and have a look. Show the colour of the water. Yeah, this is One Love Beach here in Villingili. I wish the trees like this grew on beaches all around the world, so you'd always have somewhere to sit. I mean, it would put beach vendors out of business. Every beach I've seen here has got somewhere nice to sit. So it looks like you can rent jet skis, kayaks. So I was here earlier in the day, I would get a kayak and take it out, but I'm here a bit late. It's like 4 o'clock now. And also this time of year, I mean, the sea probably looks calm from here, but it is a little bit choppy. Paddle boards. So according to the sign, it's not called One Love Beach, it's called Northwest Beach. Okay, so that's the Northwest Beach or One Love Beach. So we've got a volleyball thing there. Yeah, I'd have to say, I mean, everywhere here, even the local areas like this, are all very well taken care of. I've not seen any foreign tourists, or at least no Western tourists, anywhere around here, and yet everywhere is well taken care of. You don't always see that in some countries, the local areas where they're on the foreign tourists, they kind of get neglected a bit. But here, that doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, I'm going to keep walking around Villingili, see if there's anything else nice to see. And maybe if you're watching this in a few years, it'll be very different once that bridge is finished. Okay, I've just checked on the map and I've basically walked the entire perimeter of Villingili. I've been to all 3 beaches. So you've got the public beach, which looked quite nice. You've got Oil Rig Beach, which didn't look so nice, although it's still all right actually. And then you've got the Northwest Beach or One Love Beach, which actually looked really nice, other than the view wasn't great because you could just see all the industry out there, but the water and the sand was still actually really nice. So yeah, that's Villingili, and it is a welcome change from Malé. It's really quiet here, which is nice. I'm just going to walk around, find somewhere to grab a drink, and then I will look at getting the ferry back over. So I've done a full lap now of Villingili Island. I thought I'd stop by and get a drink to end the vlog. I wanted to get myself a cup of tea or something, but it wasn't here. So I've come into a really nice looking coffee shop actually near the public beach. I walked past it on my first way around. You can see it here behind me, and if you look out this way, you're looking out onto the sea. I sat down for a drink. I had to get a Coke, but I don't mind that. And then the skies opened. I mean, it is the rainy season, so you kind of half expect it. It's absolutely battered it down. So yeah, right now I'm sat waiting because I don't really fancy getting the ferry back over while it's raining. Yeah, that's Villingili. It's a really nice place, really quiet, really sort of quiet, relaxed kind of place. I've enjoyed just having a quick walk around. Yeah, so I'm going to head back over to Malé. Ideally, I'm going to walk back to the other side and then get the ferry back to the place where I'm staying. I can't pronounce the name of it. But if I have to, if the rain carries on, when I get back over to Malé, I will just get a bus or a taxi or something back over to where I'm staying. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'm going to be traveling all over the next few weeks. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.